What's up, man? Real people realize situations. We're inside a reality hour. Welcome to the show. Send your letter in, samsilverwhite.com, and just DM us like most people do right here on social media. All right, Kenya got the letter. Kenya, what we got going on today?
All right, dear Sam, me and my husband got a divorce because he was constantly getting caught cheating. The last straw was when he had a baby outside of our marriage. Now that we are divorced, he is of the belief that men weren't designed to be with just one woman. On top of that, it's like now he believes in concubines, but not marrying any of them. That's all good because we're not married anymore, except we have two daughters together.
Mm-hmm.
I don't care what he does, but he has our daughters every other weekend and some holidays, a schedule we arranged on our own, not through the courts, but my only request is that he doesn't have my children around this relationship thing he has going on by having multiple women at the house at one time. I don't believe in it, nor do I think it's a good look for our daughters. He says that that's life, more importantly, his life, and it's not like they're having sex in front of them. But according to the girls, they do sleep in the same room as him. Am I wrong? Do my children need to be around this? I really would hate to drag the courts into this, and they love spending time with their dad. How should I handle this?
How old the girls?
She didn't say
How long
old
were they
they
married?
were.
I'm just gonna take a guess.
Yeah, I don't know.
So y'all not gonna agree with what I'm gonna say. That's his life. He's living his life, and I know that he has children. He has daughters, but when children teach them, Mama, you teach them how you want to teach them. Teach them right from wrong. Teach them morals and all that type of stuff, and just keep it real. That's how Daddy's living his life. I don't agree with it. Me and your daddy's not together. He's still your daddy. I don't like his choices, but he's still your father. Okay, I don't. I know you frown upon it, but girls and boys, they gonna grow up and do their own thing. You can teach them, don't do this. You can live. You and your husband can live a perfect life, a God-fearing life. And when they get older, they're gonna make decisions based upon what they want to do. But to me, as a parent, I teach them the best that and what I want them to understand and know. But they're gonna go make their own decision and live their life. Okay, they're going to do that, and sometimes you're going to be disappointed as a parent. Now, I'm not saying that they're going to become living a life as their father. That's not what I'm saying. They may say, because the daddy is like that, this is what I don't want. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, we always point that finger at them, but then, you know, a lot of times, if you want to see how a young lady's going to be, look at her mama. We don't talk about that.
Listen,
I don't-
kids are resilient, but you
Yeah.
don't want to push that to the limit each time. You as parents should say, okay, yeah, this is my life. My kids are going to have to understand this at one point, but I do understand the concerns of another parent, whether it be the mother or the father.
I get it.
To
but,
say, come on,
but
let's not do too much too soon.
But this doesn't mean now you want to get courts involved of him not being a father to his child. That's where this all comes into play.
I understand.
Stand flat-footed and say, I do not agree with a lifestyle as such. That is, what you supposed to say?
I mean,
what
I
you supposed to
get
do?
it.
What? So,
I get
okay,
it,
y'all
but-
can't go to your daddy house no more. Your daddy's living a terrible life. He's a horrible man. Don't go see your dad.
No, I don't think that, but I think that, at some point you should want there not to have to be all these different interventions. You shouldn't want it to be difficult for me to raise your kids
I'm with you
in a
on it.
good way that's not harmful for them mentally or above their maturity level. So if you really don't want the courts involved, then you should sit down and talk to me and let's make this make sense.
Well, this is the decision I decided to how I live my life and what I believe. It's the same thing when people decide. No, it is.
She said do that. She said just don't do it while the girls are over there.
Listen. I know the norm is to say don't do this, don't do. The real is going on. Tell the truth to your daughters and raise them the best that you know how. You're wasting your time and energy trying to dictate what goes over in his house. No, I don't like it. No, you don't like it. It's a waste of energy.
Well, I mean, hopefully, you're not in a situation where it's a total waste of energy. I think just because you're not together anymore doesn't mean that you should not be the most responsible parents possible. But like Sam said, listen, it might be what it is. So at that point, you have to move on. You have to make sure that your kids know what's real and the consequences of some of those things, maybe
Yes.
mentally or
Tell them.
whatever.
Yes, yes.
So
But I feel if you are a good example as a mother, okay, you do your best and make sure, Miss Lady, that when stuff don't go right with these men you've been seeing or dating, that you keep that same. No,
so
no,
now
it's
she gotta
all
be perfect.
That's right.
Come
Because
on, man.
you holding him to be perfect.
No,
We don't know if this guy that you're
just
gonna
not
like,
a HO.
whatever. We don't know if this guy who you gonna like is gonna be the one. One bad guy is enough. It don't have to be even 10
That's
of
true.
them.
That's
One
true.
bad guy can be a
That's
bad
true.
decision.
That's true.
So that's what I'm saying.
Well,
That's all I'm
look out
saying.
for the kids.
I don't
let's say.
listen. Women and men sometimes don't make those decisions. Now we got women who have a bunch of Negroes coming over all the time.
Listen, I
Just
don't like
as
that
bad,
either. I
right.
don't like that either. That's
But
very dangerous.
but absolutely. And again, are these babies? Are these teenagers? I don't know.
yeah.
It's a different little ball game when it becomes 3, 5, and 7 versus 13, 14, and 15. Totally different.
I just don't understand, like in relationships, when you still got to raise these little humans, why it's so difficult to get along. Like it's so
Yeah.
stupid to me. All these feuds going back and forth. I could hate you more. I could hate you more. Like, stop it. Work together. Do what's best for your kids and stop it.
Comment section, what's up?
All right. Now, Chris said, instill the values and morals in them at home that you want them to have
Oh,
and be their role model.
See?
That's the best you can do.
that's what I said.
They should know right from wrong and eventually end up doing what they believe, what they want as they grow. If they love being with their dad, like you said, and there's no physical harm, you shouldn't interfere with their visits or relationship with him. Please don't be that mother.
Thank you.
Why I got to be on her? That's what I'm just saying.
Man,
And
please.
Tanya said he should have more respect for his daughters. He sounds pretty selfish to me. So you're going to have to instill morals and values in your daughters and teach them, although people may live alternative lifestyles, they don't have to. Yeah. I mean, hey. What you supposed to do? What you supposed
I'm
to do?
saying, man, we spend so much time on telling people how to do and how to live their lives, and we put more stress on ourselves. We know what it is. He's a grown-ass man. You're not married to him anymore. Be the best parent that you can. This goes on both sides because I hear this on both sides. It's not just on one side. I hear women running dudes up inside the house. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. It just sucks when you're
Yeah.
forced to let your kids around somebody that you just aren't, in agreement with. I'll just say.
As long as daddy not harming them,
Yeah.
you know what I'm saying? Daddy ain't putting them in danger. And
That's
they
all you
love
can
being
do.
their daddy. And you'll turn around and you'll be the villain.
That's
and
true.
You cut that off and see what happens.
That's true.